What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Part Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm RD, man. How's it going?
You know what? Just living the dream. That's
Yeah,
it. You know,
yeah.
sitting here knocking out some movie reviews. Going on to the next movie in the Popeye horror stable. Would you call it? I don't know. Shiver Me Timbers, again released in 2025. This is a true independent movie. They spent their entire budget on the effects for Popeye. I feel like they, that's one thing that they had
How
going
much do
was
you
he
think it
looked.
took to make this movie? Like 10 grand?
I
An
mean,
iPhone?
more than an iPhone, but
You couldn't get
the,
this done with an iPhone?
the special effects probably. Let's see here.
Yeah,
The
this is
special
awesome.
effects on it were, let's see if we got a budget for it.
While you're looking that
It's
up.
not disclosed.
Oh, undisclosed? Okay.
So,
I was gonna say it's 2025, as you mentioned, an hour and 14 minutes long, which I was excited to see that. I was like, okay, fine. I'm in. 74 minutes. I can't get more excited than that. But here's a quick just Google review. In Northern California during the summer of 1986, Olive Oil, along with her cinema obsessed friends and brother Castor, embark on a once in a lifetime camping trip to witness a dazzling meteor shower accompanying the arrival of Halley's Comet. But what starts off as a scene of a serene evening, I say that right, of stargazing quickly turns into a harrowing nightmare when a meteor from the comet transforms Popeye into a terrifying and unstoppable killing machine. Initial release February 28th, 2025. So
yeah.
right on the
And
case, gory as
there's
hell.
no number on a budget, but films like this, your low budget indie horror, typically range between 50K to 500K. So,
This is probably on the 50K side of things.
it
Can you believe that? You can make a movie for $50,000. Huh.
yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
you
mostly
can.
permits. Because
Uh,
they didn't pay anybody in this movie. There's
well,
no
they
effing
yeah,
way.
no, they got paid. I mean,
You think they did?
yeah, I think
They
they
probably just
have
got
to.
fed each day, and this
No,
took
no,
months
they
to
have to
raise.
get paid. Screen Actors Guild and all that. Like,
You think they're
that's
members?
I I think if they wanna do any acting at all, I think they have to be. I don't know, man.
Okay.
I I'm pretty sure they probably got paid. Now, I'm not saying they got paid a lot, but
Let's talk about the movie then. 'Cause I'm like, now I'm looking up how much did the actors make?
it was I mean, it was bad, right? It was definitely bad. It starts off by saying this is completely based off a true story. All the facts are true and all that.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like, "What?"
Haley's Comet is coming, which that was a real thing. That was real. But I mean, they spend the movie. They're tripping on drugs. You've got olive oil and castor oil, which are original character names from the original Popeye, right? Still no Bluto. Still disappointed about no Bluto.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
fair.
we get that in Popeye's Revenge, but we'll see. Um, they definitely had some like Easter eggs in here, as far as like other like horror movies and things like that. Like, because I wanted to see like what's kind of in here, right? And you've definitely got a little nod to like Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre in there. Um, the Caster's car has a license plate that matches the one from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Fun fact.
That's awesome.
Um, he's got his iconic corncob pipe, which is what causes him to mutate, because part of the meteor falls into his pipe as he's fishing,
Yeah.
um, and
Is that
that's what kind of transforms him into a mutant monster or whatever. But yeah, those are kind of the little Easter eggs you got in there. Um, it wasn't great. It was all about the gore, right?
Yeah, it
Uh,
was really gory. But
the
I say this a lot, and this is how, like, movies like this suck, right? Every scene was twice as long as it needed to be. They just kinda didn't have enough. They didn't have a good script or something where they could actually fill in 75 minutes. And so every scene is like every freaking scene is forever long. And you feel like
Yeah,
this is like, when the hell are they gonna move on? 15 minutes like on like them at the beach, and that where that bums on the beach, get away type thing. Even with like that whole thing where he's like the bum is like yelling at him. He was just getting beat up by two dudes, but now
yeah.
he's yelling at olive oil or whatever, "Get away, get back, get away." And she's like, "Oh, okay," but he's like, and then he's still standing there, and they're like, "Get away, get." Just God, everything was forever long. The damn movie was forever. It took forever to watch. I couldn't believe I looked at the clock like, I don't know, 15 times. I checked the time on the movie at least 10 times.
It was a quick movie, like, it definitely went by pretty quick, but I could see where, yeah, it did kinda drag on from time to time. Um, who you've got these characters playing is a little bit like, the one guy, he's the star quarterback of the football team. No, he's not. No, he's not. I could tell by looking at him and the people he's hanging out with. He's not, okay? Um, then you have, the drug guy show up with lesbian Steve Urkel,
Yeah,
um
yeah.
that was kinda like,
That was a
"Okay,
that
what
was
do
a
we
lot of
got
fun.
going on here?"
Yeah.
Um, where you're spending a little bit of time wondering, "Okay, is that a girl? Is that a guy? Not really sure." Um,
I was thinking Olive was a guy halfway through, majority of the movie. Her voice is insane. Like, I don't know what it was about her voice. Like, this is the worst thing I'm listening to right now. Like, I don't know what the hell it is. I might have to mute it every time she talks. I don't know what it was about her voice. It killed me. Like, I was dying inside.
well, and then you had the one girl, the thick redhead,
Redhead.
right? And there at the end, all she's doing is just crawling and calling out to Ollie, like, "You can't
I
get
I
up?"
I thought she got shot or something. I was like, "Man, is she missing a leg or something or missing a foot? Did she get stabbed?
No,
What the hell's going
no,
on?" I was like, "Why is she always on her goddamn knees?" Like,
yeah,
she crawling
just
around.
looking for Ollie, right? That's all
Oh.
she's trying to do is find Ollie. Ollie finds a bum in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
that's gonna, no one's gonna die on his clock because, back when he was in the war,
He's not
all of his buddies died.
he's not a bum. There's a house or a shelter, a shack or whatever he's living, a garage,
I no, that's he's living in like
dilapidated,
a
place,
warehouse.
warehouse. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like he's got a place. A bum was the first guy.
Okay, well, he doesn't own the warehouse, okay? It's safe to say he does not own the warehouse, okay? He's a
He's
bum.
squatting.
He's a bum wearing a wife beater in a wheelchair,
Yeah,
okay?
and one of the foot pegs on the wheelchair wasn't the foot holder, it was a piece of board, piece
Yeah.
of wood dragging the
Like,
ground.
don't stop defending this guy, okay? He's a bum, but he's got Bernice, right?
Uh,
Um, which is a giant, like, circular saw, essentially,
that you can
right?
turn outward or
That
what.
she becomes she turns into Ash from Evil Dead. She's now
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell.
I'm like, "There's no way she could lift that damn thing." I was like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, she had to use the other arm, she's doing both,
yeah.
and just and talking about dragging on, like, her
Ugh.
killing him seemed like it took 30 minutes, right?
Why did it take so long? It's a damn saw. I don't know what the RPMs were, but it was moving pretty
But
fast.
and she's just completely drenched in blood, and at one point, when he starts fighting back, it doesn't look like he's hurt at all,
No,
and I'm like,
it wasn't even carved up.
he's lost a ton of blood because it's all over her,
That
like,
was the other thing. Every time someone got attacked, there's blood everywhere. I'm like, he didn't even finish like ripping that head off. There's blood just shooting all over the
and they
place.
were always alive still
Yeah,
after he killed them.
eyes moving back and forth, or they'd say
Uh,
something. I actually thought that part was funny. I was like, all
yeah.
right.
The one guy, he rips his head off and takes a dump down his throat. I thought that was I was like, "Okay, that's funny." Right after he rips his head off and he's looking at him like he just pops a squat and just starts taking a deuce, right?
Uh,
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just I don't
it's an
it's
awful
it's a
movie.
bad movie. There's no way around it. But there's definitely a niche group that loves movies like this, just bad movies.
I
Right, there
guess.
are people that go out there like, "What's the next bad movie I'm gonna watch?"
There's
Um,
bad movies that you probably like watching, and then there's just terrible movies you're like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen." And, this is borderline. It's almost there, right? Just real quick, IMDb 4.3 out of 10, 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.3 out of 10 on Prime Video, 31% of Google users like this movie. I think all those numbers are too high, especially the 63%. That's insane. This thing shouldn't be above 30, and those other scores, nothing should be above 30%. It's scary at this
yeah,
point.
well,
People are
like I
like, "Oh,
said,
yeah, I like this."
there's a whole group out there, but then there's probably also people that they will review bomb it in the opposite way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just to get other people to watch it, right?
Oh, just to cause pain to everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Um, Shiver Me Timbers takes a childhood icon and drags it straight into nightmare fuel. Think Popeye, but way darker than you ever wanted. The concept is wild, and honestly, that's the main draw. It leans hard into low budget horror vibes with some ridiculous over the top moments. The scares, hit or miss. The acting, let's just say you're not here for the Oscar performance. But if you're into weird, off the wall horror that doesn't take itself too seriously, there's some fun to be had. Final verdict, dumb, bizarre, and kind of entertaining. Perfect late night. What did I just watch material?
Yeah. Like, what did I
So,
just watch? Like, it was that
yeah.
wasn't great. It wasn't great. It was awful. I'll never watch it again. So fine. It's done. I didn't mind the first one that much. It's like the first, or not the first one.
First one wasn't bad.
This isn't a series, but obviously
No,
it was Popeye the Slayer Man was
different takes on the Popeye horror franchise because, the public domain was passed up on that, and that's the first thing people did was start making horror movies with Popeye. And we watched Popeye the Slayer Man, Shiver Me Timbers, and next up is going to be Popeye's Revenge.
yeah.
So looking forward to that. Hopefully, we'll have a Bluto sighting in it. I don't know. We'll see. Um, just tell us why no one will put Bluto in the movie. We just want to know. Just tell us, because I'm concerned. I need to know why. Tell us. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.